What's up, NightTube? It's Diamond Cut Steel, and you guys are going to learn something today. And what that is, it's a new budget system I got my hands on. About 70 bucks. Actually, 65, I believe. Not a bad little system. Not a bad little system. It's teeny. Now I went ahead and screwed it down to the table, so it's, but it's compact. It's quite small, and it's quite solid. So this 704 gear Hornet needs an edge. This edge is done pretty well, but it's time for a new one. So let's do it. See where we're at. Okay, not a problemo. You may have to go to one side, but this is a pretty daggum solid little system. I like how they got the clamp set up. The clamps are quite solid. Like for 60 bucks or 65 bucks, man, this thing is not bad. The clamps are solid. They lock the knife down good. Rock solid, no movement, great clamps. Not like that stupid ass DMD thing. The tilt is adjustable. Okay. Now how I got it, I just set it at about 20 degrees. That's how I did it. But the tilt is adjustable. Now it locks it down nice and solid. Okay, so it was 17 degrees. Now, so we're just gonna do, you know what we're gonna do? We are going to do we're gonna use these DMD clamps. I mean these DMD plates. Whoops. Yeah, that's right. So it won't go down that far. Actually, we're not going to use these. We're going to use these. What grid is that? 180. Perfect. So you got a thickness compensator. The rod's done pretty. The rod's solid. It's good. Okay. Oy, oy, oy. 180. Oh shit, I wasn't done. Let's see, that's what you call being loop minded right there. That is loop minded as hell. Where's that at? 20 and a half. That's good enough. 20 anyway, so let's do it. Okay, so here's our 20. All right, let's go. I'm telling y'all, these 704 gear knives are a freaking value, man. And you can pick these things up at 20 bucks. You should definitely get you one, or two, or three. I've picked up every model that I found interesting so far. I like them all. Look how solid it is. But the D2 is done well. Now I will say it does move down a little bit. See that? That's in this mechanism right here, not the clamps. However, it takes very light pressure to make it move that little bit. And once it moves that little bit, it's rock solid. And pretty much as soon as you apply any pressure from any just the weight of the rod, you'll push that down and it'll become solid. So your angle, that's not affecting your angle at all. It is rock solid on the angle. For 60 bucks, it's a really hard one to beat. We are not all the way down to the back. Okay, now how you change your, there you go. Very quick stone swap or side swap for 60 bucks or 65 bucks. Not bad. Now you see it's got a little bit of drop. But as soon as you apply any pressure, it must be noisy. Okay. Alright, so let's change over to Mr. 800. Sorry for blocking the camera. But this is not, this is not no like top end system by any means, but it's a solid little budget system. This would not make a bad starter system for, people looking for a low cost entry into fixed angle sharpening. You could get a set of SY tools, the 10-piece SY tool set of diamond plates, and this for right at 100 bucks. and be in decent shape. Yeah, you would not be in bad shape. I mean, this is definitely not no bad system. I mean, but you do have that little bit of play, but how it is, it's pretty true and consistent. So you have it. It's a little more on this side actually. So you may have a half degree more angle on this side. It's not perfect, but it's certainly not gonna kill you. It's not gonna. You're still gonna get sharp edges. I gotta look at the mechanism. I may be able to get that out of it. Yeah, I may be able to get that out of it by adjusting this bolt, tightening this bolt right here. I have to look at it. I haven't spent no time with it yet. If you could get that little bit of movement out, this would be a damn solid system. It locks perfect side to side. Okay. Now we're gonna hop over to budget resin stone, 1000 grit. I'm just gonna finish it there. But yeah, it's definitely not a bad system. It's for $60. It's definitely not bad at all. I mean, it works. Is it perfect? No. It's not, but it's certainly not bad. And that little bit of play, if we could get that out of it, that little bit of movement right here, it'd be a really quite solid system. Now, I wouldn't recommend this for anybody that. I wouldn't recommend this. I wouldn't recommend this for anybody that, except for people that are new to fixed angle and looking to get in on a budget. Stones, decent stones, and the system for say $100. That would be who I would recommend this to. Yeah. DMD resin stone did a pretty nice job right there. Yeah, we got to get that tighter. Just remember to start your pass. Apply a little bit of pressure before you start your pass, so you keep that angle consistent, because it does move that little bit. I'm going to figure out how to get that out of there. You see it take literally only the weight of the stone, see? But we're going to figure out how to dial that out, and this will be a pretty daggum decent system. We should be in business. We should have a nice sharp edge. But overall, so far, it's quite solid. That little bit of play, well, we have to figure out how to correct that, because if we get that out of it, we're good to go. This will be a really solid little budget system. Yeah. You see what I mean? About these DMD stones, there's a little bit of load up, but very little. Go over it with a conditioning stone real quick. Take that right out. Let's see where we're at. Right, nice. Pretty 1K edge. Looking good off the stone. Pretty much clean as burr. There's a little bit. Okay. Yeah, there's a little bit of burr. I expected there to be. Let's go to 3 micron. Well, that's going to be in my way. We're going to go at right at sharpening angle. Okay. Yeah. Let's see where we're at. Beautiful. Great. That's excellent. Great edge. Gonna have a lot of bite. Fantastic. Here's where we're at. Completed edge. Nice and consistent. Looks good. Super sticky. Really good bite. Oh yeah, very good bite. Yeah, perfect D2 edge. I took it to 1,000. It's a little high for where I would actually like it at, but I just did it. Just doing it. But yeah, this as is decent little budget system. If we can get that movement right there, see that little bit of movement, right? This. If we can get that out of there. If we can get that out of there, if we can dial that out, this is going to be a solid system for somebody that's just looking for an entry-level system that's built, that's solid, holds a consistent angle, the clamps work good, and that's very cheap. Like, come on, Butterfingers, man. But yeah, this definitely has potential to be a really solid budget system. Even as is, it's not bad. The clamps are great. It's just that little bit of movement right there. It's more so on this side. That get that out of there. Fantastic system. I'm going to figure out how to do it, or if it's possible. If it's not, I still wouldn't say that that's terrible. But I don't know if I would really recommend it. It's hard to say. That little bit of movement You know, like say you bought a Work Sharp Precision Adjust, that costs more than the system. There's definitely more flex in it than in this. This is way more solid. So, yeah, I'd say even if you can't get that out, you just have to be cautious of it. You just got to remember it and make sure you apply your pressure. You know, apply that slight bit of pressure from the handle to go ahead and, you know, get that to push down. And then once it pushes down a little bit, it's rock solid. So yeah, I mean, right now, as is, I still would say this is far superior to the Work Sharp Precision Adjust. And it comes with a 3-piece, you know, typical Chinese diamond stones. Like I think a 320, 600, 1000 or something like that. You know, and they're just these cheap, but they work just fine. You know, and you go buy a set of those $40 SY Tools stones or diamond plates, a 10-piece set, and you have a quite capable little system for $100. That is way, 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 way more. This is a far superior system to like the Work Sharp Precision Adjust with that SY tool set for $100. It's no comparison. This is far more capable, sharpen bigger knives. It's way more solid, built better. Like, you know, look, I mean, I'm pushing hard and there's no movement. It's rock solid. So this is a solid little setup. I'm going to figure out how to get that flex out of there. And when I do, this is going to be a hell of a budget setup. You know, because it's about $40 cheaper than the Xarilk Gen 3. Now, the Xarilk Gen 3 is definitely a superior. That's what I would tell you to get if you have $100. But if you only have $100, if you have $140, I'd tell you to get the Gen 3 and the SY tool set, stone set. If you only have $100, I would tell you to go this plus the SY tool set. And if you only have, you know, say $60, $65, and you're thinking about the Work Sharp Precision Adjust, get this. Get this as is, even if you can't dial out this little bit of movement. Doesn't matter. This is a better system. That's it. But yeah, I'm gonna take it apart, figure out how it works, and you may just be able to, tighten up a screw and get that play right out of there. It's very possible. So we'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Got a nice sharp knife now. These 704 gear knives are awesome. The D2 is done very well. They're built like tanks. I like the design. The axis lock is done good. Actions are smooth. They lock in your hand. They're definitely not going anywhere. The Hornet, which is this one, I really like. Yeah, awesome knife. And now it's got a great edge on it. So, y'all have a good one, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. Have a nice day.